So if you clicked on this video, it's probably because you got a watch in your collection that you're either trying to get back into the rotation, give it a new life and change it up a little bit, or maybe you bought a watch or looking at buying a watch, but you don't really like the strap that comes with it. Buying a new watch strap can completely breathe new life into your watch. And that's why I'm very excited for today's video to showcase 3 different Sailcloth straps that maybe you can add to some of your pieces, give them a new look, give them a new flavor, and help them become the best versions of themselves so they can be a better enjoyment for your watch collection. Do want to let you know that this is a paid partnership with Ritchie, but they have no say in the video. So they sent me all 3 of these watch straps for free and I don't have to send them back. But they're not going to get to see the video before you do. They'll see it when it gets published on YouTube or Instagram. But being honest, I've used their products a lot before and I just really enjoy them. A couple of reasons I enjoy using their products is, for one, they're affordable. As a budget watch collector, I don't have a lot of money to be throwing around at watch straps when I can barely throw money at the watches themselves. So all the watches that you'll see, the watch straps you'll see today are between $20 and $25. And a lot of the stuff that you see on their website and on Amazon are around the same price range. The second thing is they're reliable. I've been using these watch straps since I've been collecting. I haven't had any issues. And any issues that you do have, it's very easy to return them, especially if you get them through Amazon. You literally just go into the app, click the button, says you want to start a return, take it to Staples, they'll send it back to you. So super easy there. But the other thing is they just look good. At the end of the day, I'm looking for ways to kind of bring life into my collection and kind of give watches a different look. And with these watch straps, they do just that. And I think you'll see that with some of the watches I'll be showcasing, not only with the new watch straps, but previously in my collection. So you can see just a couple different variants of what they do. So before we get too deep into the video, I do want to give you a quick wrist check. So today, I'm going to be rocking a Timex Skin Diver from the 1970s. But I got this watch from my boy Blake from Third Coast Time. Great friend, great collector, great girl dad. Just a great guy all around. Someone that I started with early in my collection, who I bought some of my first watches from. This watch is constantly in rotation, which is a big deal for me because when you have well over 120 watches, any watch that gets worn more than probably 3 times a year is kind of overstaying its welcome. But I absolutely love this watch and it gives me joy, and it's good to wear something that reminds you of a good friend. So today too, as we showcase some of these watch bands, there's 3 different watches that I want to utilize just so you can kind of see what they look like on different looks. And also can kind of show you how a watch strap can kind of bring new life into the watch. So the first watch I'm going to be showcasing is the Expedition North Mechanical from Timex. This is on a canvas Ritchie watch band. Love this band. Like I said, durable, reliable. I've worn it a lot of times, and I think it really highlights the field look on this Timex. So this is just the first watch that I want to kind of showcase with the band today. The second watch I'm going to be showcasing is the Timex Huckleberry Collab. This watch was a limited edition. It was one of only 500. They came out in a black version, Arctic Night, and an Arctic, which I also own, which is a white dial version. It's kind of built off of the Navi XL. On this one, I just got a leather Ritchie watch band. It's getting some wear and tear on it, which I like. I think it just kind of gives it some flavor. You can also find all of these on their website or on Amazon. Like I said, these are some of the ones that I purchased myself, but I really like that watch. Kind of just gives it a different look. I don't always want to rock the steel bracelet that it came on, something a little bit more comfortable for me. The last one I'm going to show you, if you follow me on Instagram at timextales1854 or on Wrist Unwound, you'll see that I wear this watch a lot. This is my daughter's favorite watch in my collection. I think she says she likes the little color circles. I think it really gives you the Zenith El Primero vibes from Timex, but this is an absolute beauty. It's also super photogenic. This one is also going to be on that Ritchie canvas watch strap band, just kind of highlighting the blue and the black on the dial, but a great watch that you can't go wrong with. So 3 great Timexes that I'll be showcasing some of these watch bands with. So without further ado, let's go ahead and transition the camera and let's get into the unboxing, unwrapping. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the opening of the package. Let's get into it. So today I got 3 straps that I got from Ritchie. All of them are gonna be 3 different Sailcloths. I got it in the black, the smoke gray, as well as the navy blue. So I'll go ahead, I'll let you know, this is not typically open like this. As I started recording the video, my daughter woke up and came in. So I had to redo that portion of it, but bear with me. The wrapping is usually and always closed. All right, so the first one that I was trying to open previously was the black Sailcloth. So get this one out here. And so what I like about the Sailcloth is it kind of gives it a durable look, but it still has like some comfort to it. I think I'm gonna pair this one first with the Huckberry, but let's take a look at the strap and kind of break it down, looking at all of its features. So the first thing I'm gonna look at is the bar. It has a spring release, looks like a good one, seems like a pretty high quality there. Good stitching, it has no issues or complaints there. When looking at the Sailcloth strap itself, so on the outside is where you have that Sailcloth, which gives it that naval feel. This one has a good feel, especially for the price that you're paying. Looking at the stitchings on the edge, I don't see any kind of issues there. Everything looks good, looks clean, looks smooth. In the back and side, you have like that leather, feels soft. And I think the reason why, even, you know, if you go to Ritchie, if you go to comparable brands like Barton, or even like a higher quality strap like Artem, you're gonna get the same kind of Sailcloth with the Sailcloth on the outside and the leather on the inside. I think it's just for comfort, because while this does look good, I don't think it would feel very good on the skin rubbing across all day. But I think this leather does a good job. Just kind of looking closely at the stitching. No issues, no complaints there. Looks like there might be a small fray there, but nothing major, especially for the price you're getting. And then going to the buckle, good strong buckle, good material. The buckles also come in different options, so you can get it silver, you can get it black. Depending on the strap, sometimes they even have it in rose gold. We'll transition to the other one as well. Same thing, feels good. For me, I have a small wrist, so it's good to see that it has a lot of holes. Make sure it'll fit me well. Very smooth, feels comfortable. I think it's gonna feel good on the skin. Always like looking at the holes on both sides just to kind of see if there's any issues. No kind of frays that I can see. Durability, nothing there. And especially, you know, when you're taking a fact, like you can get this watch strap for, you know, $20 right now. This is a great value, a great looking strap, and something easy to go on there. And so let's go ahead and try this one on the, let's try it on the Timex Arctic. And so, like I said, I love the quick release, but if you don't have a quick release, or you're trying to learn how to change out watch straps, encourage you to check out one of my other videos. I got a watch strap video coming out here soon for the beginner basics, just, you know, helping some of the earlier collectors in your journey figure these things out. I know when I was first getting into collecting, I was trying to figure out, you know, how to use a spring bar tool, how to do some of those basic things. So I just wanted to make videos for collectors like me. The other thing I did figure out is, you know, you can take off a watch strap using dental floss. If you didn't know that, check out the video, you can see. But here we are looking at the Arctic. I think that looks awesome. The way that the light is hitting it too, I don't think it really does it justice. For one, start with Timex did a good job on this watch, then Huckberry. What I like and why I wanted to pair it with this one is you kind of see it has a black dial, but there is like almost a sunburst effect to the dial. And I think the Sailcloth does a good job at kind of giving you the same thing where it's dark, but it does have a little bit of a sheen or a shine to it. The holders are also pretty good. That's one thing I forgot to check. It has the one holder that is locked in place, which I always appreciate, and that's stitched in. And it has the one that's a little bit more mobile. But overall, really like the look and feel on this watch. And I think this is gonna be a great combination to kind of be wearing in the future. Let's move over to this next one. So now we have the navy. And I think I'm gonna put the navy on my Waterbury chrono. I think that's gonna be a good combination together. Anyone who buys this or holds this or feels this versus Moon Swatch, this is a much better value. Maybe unpopular opinion, maybe not as well known opinion, but that's just how I feel about it. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, you can put it in the comments down below. So we're gonna take this one and kind of take a look at that, how it looked before on the canvas, and switch into this one, and you can see how it can completely change the look and feel of a watch. So getting this slid in there like that, quick release, yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be a nice combination together, because there is more blue than any other color in the sub-dials here. Let's get it in. This watch also has a screw-down crown, which some people don't know, giving it like 200 meters of water resistance. Excellent watch. But here we go with this, with that blue. I think it's perfect because it doesn't match the far left sub-dial, the 9 o'clock sub-dial perfectly, but it's almost like something in between the 9 and the 3, which I think just kind of highlights the look on the watch. I'm not going to break down each strap because they're pretty much the same when it comes down to like the stitching, the holes, the feel, and the vibe. But I think this one is another great look for the watch. I think this is something I'm going to be wearing for a great combination. It's going to make for some good photos on the Instagram page as well. Make sure you check out the Insta. And the last one that we're going to go to is going to be the smoke gray. Now, if you go onto Amazon or you go onto their website, there are a lot more options of colors. They also have sizes ranging from the 18 to 22, I believe, for this one. Sometimes they even have them up to 24. I don't know who has wrists big enough for that, but I definitely don't. And so let's take a look at this one. Another great one. It's I don't know what the camera makes it look, but it's a little bit darker than I was anticipating, but in a good way. I actually think I like it a little bit more. But yeah, it's a little darker than I expected, but I like it, actually. It actually turned out a little bit better than I was anticipating. So, see, we got the field watch with the canvas, and let's see how it looks with the sailcloth on it. Another quick switch, and this is why I love the quick release. It's just super easy to transition between straps. You know, I don't have to make a 10-minute video or do a lot of editing. Now, if I can't figure out how to get it into the hole, that's a whole separate issue, both for watches and other parts of my life. But here we go. We've got the sailcloth on this one. I think it goes well with kind of the silver casing and kind of matching the buckle here as well. It's another great looking watch from Timex and a great strap from Ritchie watch bands. All right, so the first one we got up, we got the sailcloth on the Expedition North. I have a very small wrist for an adult size male. I have a little bit over 6 inches, maybe close to 6 1/4. Maybe I'll start doing some more workouts to kind of increase my wrist length, but this looks great. Now, if you're like me and you do have a smaller wrist, you may have to kind of scoot this portion up just because you're gonna have that tail. It's just something that I've learned to deal with having a small wrist. But I think this is a great looking watch, great looking combination. Very comfortable. I was a little worried about if I was gonna need to break it in a little bit more. And obviously, like, the more I wear it, I think the smoother this will get. But it does look and feel good. I have no issue rocking this right out of the box. And I think this is a great looking combination. All right. And just for awareness, for those who do have smaller wrists than me, I have it on the second to last. I could probably get away with going to the third. Let's see what that's like. It has a little bit of wiggle room depending on probably, you know, how my wrist is that day with water and stuff like that. Could be, it could work. No, actually it works well. It also gets rid of some of the excess there. Yeah, so I think the third buckle is the look for me. So let's go ahead and transition to the next watch. So now we have the black sailcloth put onto the Arctic Night from Timex. Man, I think this is another just great combination. Like I said in the last one, I transitioned just using that third buckle. I think that fits me well. Obviously, it's a little watch dependent, but I think that is a great combination, and it looks awesome. So great job for the black one. And so we'll finish off with my favorite, the Waterbury Chrono, and then add that one on next. Last but not least, we have the blue. Now, interestingly enough, and I'm not really sure why, this blue one is much stiffer than the other two. I don't know if it's the color of the material, the type of material, just where they're manufactured, but this one is a little bit stiffer. This one I'm definitely going to have to kind of bend and work to get it to, you know, be as comfortable as the other ones. But when it comes to the looks, boy, this might be the one. This might be my favorite of the three. Let me know in the comments below. Which one did you like more? The blue, the black, the gray? But gray strap 3 there. Just a little bit of overhang, but nothing wrong with that. And overall, another great job done by Ritchie watch bands. All right, guys, so overall assessments, all 3, excellent. From the look, the comfort, the feel. The blue one did have a little bit that needed to be worked through a little bit, but minor things, especially at this price point. We're looking at from $19 to $25 when they're not on sale. This is an excellent value, bang for your buck, especially if you're an affordable collector. The other thing is just like look. I think they really do bring something new to your watch if you haven't been wearing sailcloths before. And then if you don't, I highly recommend this is a great way to kind of test out if you like sailcloths with certain types of watches at an affordable price. You're looking at three straps for 60, 65 bucks with some tax. And then with Amazon, it's very easy to kind of order those, use them, see if you like them. If not, you can ship them back. But I would highly recommend these. Other thing I would say is I really enjoyed working with Ritchie on this one, and I think that for me personally, I would continue to buy these straps and some of the other ones as well. If you guys would like a review of some of my other watch straps that I have from Ritchie, or even some other brands, please let me know in the comments below. I'm always trying to figure out what you guys are looking for, but more importantly, if you want to be a part of some of the community discussion, please go to Wrist Unwound on Instagram. Every week we have a lively discussion from different topics, ranging from, hey, what is the best and worst watch complications to why are you a collector? And when you look through those comments, you see a great community of collectors coming together, having some very thoughtful and fruitful conversations. And I would love to have you as a part of that. So that's where a lot of stuff gets released first. That's where I ask for a lot of advice. I would love to have you a part of that community. And if you're watching on YouTube, like, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm not very good at the YouTube thing, so I don't know which direction the subscribe button is, but thank you guys for watching this far. God bless you and your family as you move forward in the week and the day. And this is Tyree. Peace.